your colors. I'm in love with all your nights, but you've kept me far away from my focus, and to my heart I cannot lie. Stars, made of stars, up above, made to fall. Stars, counting stars, and they guide me through the dark. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Moving on was never harder with knowledge of all the things I leave behind. I got a new friend in my life that is perfect, and you're no longer on my mind. Sun, warming sun, and my life's just begun. Sun, under the sun, I'll be fine and you'll be gone when nothing's like home. I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home. Lonely days left in despair, air is getting heavier, but I do my best to breathe. But I do my best to breathe. Dreams of green and filled with bliss, life is so much more than this. So where do you go when nothing's like home? I'm going for the gold, turning off the cruise control and take the long way home.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. I am having an excellent day today because I'm about to go pick up Noelle from the airport. I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know, Noelle is my younger sister. She is 17 and she has just graduated high school. She's done very, very well. And yeah, she's coming to visit me for like 5 weeks over winter break. I'm so excited. Before college, the only time Noelle and I had ever been to America was in 2014. So last time Noelle was in America was when she was 10, and now she's 17. She's almost an adult, she's graduated, and we're just gonna hang out in New York together over my winter break. And obviously Noelle has a while off before she starts university from finishing high school. So yeah, good times, good times. I'm so excited. I'm about to go and try and get a taxi or an Uber or something, I don't know. And I'm gonna go to JFK, that's where she's arriving. She's getting there in like an hour, so I kind of need to leave. But yeah, I'm so excited.
Watched that much, like every night for like the whole year. Celebrity MasterChef. I remember seeing it. I definitely remember when I was. Hey, look who it is! welcome to our New York City Christmas vlog. Noelle arrived the day before yesterday and we are currently walking around seeing all of the Christmassy vibes. Look, there's a skate
Currently at the Pulitzer Fountain or
Pulitzer
something.
Fountain. Yeah.
Sadly, at some stage, I think on the 19th of December, there was men singing carols here, which really was the event of the season, but sadly we missed it, but we're still here anyway for the Christmas vibe.
It's a polar bear skating.
Oh, it's very cute.
It is very cute. Currently taking a little stroll through Central Park.
Called the late late.
Well, there is a late though.
That is definitely not what he looks like in the book.
Your eyeballs are what?
My eyeballs are watering.
Oh no! Like big as in giant size.
No.
He's just a big dog.
Big dog, yeah.
He's not like a, you know,
Yeah.
scaled up version of a puppy.
Exactly.
Hi!
The professor has still not made his debut.
What? He's made his debut about 2 or 3 years ago, and now he's on the next road to being viral after the latest vlog.
No,
No, but that's not the professor.
no.
The professor is the
Oh,
older
he's an
ego.
alter ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my map that I bought.
Oh, very
Oh.
nice.
Yes, so I can track where you're going.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Bobs, presents. Now, the presents is very similar, because we don't want Tyrimin to feel like one's a favourite over the other. What do you think of your sack? This is men's sack?
I like my sack. I think it's cool.
There's sack.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it.
Okay, so Pops, you pull a present out, and I'll pull out the matching present. You don't have as many presents as Pops.
Ah. We
hope
see
that's
who
the
the pens. We see who the favourite child is. There is no pens left in
no
Melbourne.
pens or no highlighters.
Tia, and I'm not opening men.
Very
That's so cute. I love it.
I hope they don't get rejected.
They better not be rejected. Do you have a Christmas tree?
Oh my God, of course, we've got to get it over.
No, not the stupid
No.
white one. A proper one. No! Do you have a bigger one? Do you have a bigger one? No!
I buy every decoration that's got Noel on it. So that's how it all.
The white tree is not the vibe.
It's quite the classic though. Like it always has to be there. But I do feel like you need a big green one.
That one is tears, this one is mint.
They don't look like very similar shapes.
Yeah, Noelle's is a bigger square.
Gonna be six men, men the star, that's her thing.
Yay.
What's my theme? Bob's is already unwrapped.
Got iconic Melbourne pieces.
Oh, cool. I love it. What's my theme? Do I have a theme?
No, you're just random.
Ah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay. I love to see it. Gentle with my present. Gentle.
Is it a tea towel?
Peter.
Nice.
I love it.
I love it.
Are they both the same?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ah.
can hang it on my wall.
You're gonna try and take it out.
This is your.
That's mine. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's like
I
Sully.
want to see mine. Oh,
What is it? What is it?
It's a fly.
A fly? That's so harsh. Oh my
Australia.
gosh.
I
I can't believe you got me a fly. Everyone in this family now has glasses except me and Tia are the only remaining members who can see.
I'm not going to make it past red light, green light.
No.
Wait, Mum has glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got glasses this year. Her eyesight's so bad. Whenever we go to a restaurant, she has to hold the menu this far from her face. Or she's so embarrassing and she gets out the torch on her iPhone and starts shining it on the menu.
Not the iPhone
when it's,
4.
when it's dim in the restaurant.
That's what Dad always holds
So
things very far
embarrassing,
away.
holds it so far
You-
from her face.
Like I give Dad something to look at and he
He
goes,
like this.
I'm like, how is that easier to see?
I know.
So here's 7th and there. So the Avenue of the Americas is actually 6th Avenue.
Oh. Oh, Noel. Noel just ruined my phone. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Hello, so Noelle is currently in the shower. It's like 5:30 p.m. now, and as you guys know, the sunsets are like 4:30 here, so we always try to get back before sunset. We got back at 4 today to speak to Dad and Poppy because they're in Melbourne, which is 16 hours ahead of here, so it is 8 a.m. their time, and it's Christmas Eve today. It's the 24th of December, so therefore it's the 25th of December in Melbourne. So we just, as you saw, kind of like Poppy opened her Christmas presents on FaceTime with us, and then Dad bought a few presents for Noelle and I as well, and he put them in sacks, which was really cute, and then they opened them for us. So that was really fun. Yeah, Christmas is always, I said this in my Christmas vlog last year, but it's always like been a real kind of, and I think it is for a lot of people, but a real family day for me and for us. So it's really nice to kind of spend it with family, even if it has to be virtually. And I'm really grateful to have Noelle here with me for Christmas this year, because last year I was not with any of my immediate family for the first time ever. I'm currently just putting some stuff on my Instagram story. If you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram. But yeah, we had a really good day walking around at the city today. I've done 28,000 steps, which is quite a lot. I get around that amount at college, but yeah, I went for a run this morning, which is why it's that high. But then we were walking around for a long time, so yeah, I only got like 8,000 steps on my run because it was only an 8k run. So I got a good 20,000 walking around the city, but there's so many people everywhere. It's like, I know it's New York, but it boggles my mind. Hello, this is Editing Tia, just popping in really quickly to introduce this next section of the video, because on Christmas morning I didn't really say what we were doing, but Noelle and I went to the Museum of Mathematics on Christmas morning because we googled what things are open in New York on Christmas Day, and the Museum of Mathematics is one of the few things that kind of came up. So yeah, we went to the MoMath, because when else are you gonna go to a Museum of Mathematics on Christmas morning? Probably never. So we just thought it would kind of be a fun random thing to do. So that is what this first part of Christmas Day is.
Oh, there's one just there? Okay, so we put another one on there?
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me.
Yeah! Wow! I did it! This is the real one, where like they kind of...
We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and far mistletoe while Santa's busy saying ho ho ho. We're feeling jolly.
Noel and I are currently walking along the High Line. Woo! Huh? No. Oh yeah. Oh, she's very blurry. That was absolutely just a flash of light. Okay. Whoa. Oh! Wait, what are you trying? Oh, go along the line. Yeah.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts.
Good morning, everybody! Welcome back to a very freezing day here in New York City, in the Big Apple.
It was -6 degrees when we left the house.
-6 degrees, we're very cold. Tia has opted to go without the beanie so it doesn't mess up her hair. Noelle has opted to go without the scarf
Because we're in the museum. My scarf is very large. And
Yes.
we're in the museum, and obviously it's going to be warm in there. I didn't want to carry that along with my massive jacket,
Yeah.
my beanie, and my gloves.
So I've just been to the Museum of Illusions, as you guys just saw, which is very cool, would highly recommend. But you definitely need to go with someone else.
Yes,
Like,
I saw this TikTok, people have probably seen it, of this guy who like went by himself. He didn't realise you needed 2 people to do a lot of the illusions, and then he had to get one of the workers to stand in. Which is a fail, so don't be that person.
yes, do not be that person, but it was really good. And now we're heading to the Chelsea markets, which will be fun. And then we have to go back to the apartment because I have a meeting at 1 PM about track. And then after that meeting, we are going to go to the top of the rock and see the whole of New York City. So we have a very exciting day ahead of us. Yay! Is that a cannabis dispensary?
Well, it does say cannabis dispensary on it.
Yeah,
Like Chelsea.
I know.
Soho, like old set.
Yeah. You got a little bit camera shy there. YouTube. That's where this vlog is being posted.
Fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or
street
Like
is
in the
in
middle of
Melbourne? Yeah, Burke Street. That's like a famous street in Melbourne. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Huh? Crazy times out here in New York City. We just found an Australian pie and sausage roll.
Like, it wasn't that Australian.
It wasn't that Australian,
They
but
were calling it the Australian sausage roll and like the Australian pies, but then the sausage rolls available were like pork and fennel and like something and harissa. And I was like, that's not an Australian sausage roll.
but Noelle
anyway,
got an Australian pie.
I
Show
got
the
a
vlog.
pie. Well, it said beef brisket pie, which sounds very American, but
Yeah.
they said it was an Australian pie.
'Cause I don't wanna waste my time.
Alright everybody, Zoom meeting is done, lunch has been had. I also went for a run, so carpe diem, seize the day, and
You're about to say love me.
c'est la vie. And now we're currently walking to the top of the rock, which, I don't know, do people know what that is? Like, I wouldn't have known what that was because I just don't know things.
It's just at the top of the rock.
But basically, it's like a lookout thing at the top of the Rockefeller Center, which is one of the tallest buildings in New York. Is it? Surely it,
So.
surely it is if you can
Nah,
see
it
everything
probably
from it. I feel like it's just quite an iconic thing to do when you come to New York, is go to one of the like lookout points from one of
like
the...
the Rockefeller, like on one side you see like Central Park and the other side you see like downtown Manhattan.
Yeah,
It's like a good because it's like right in the middle.
yeah, it's a good location. I think it's one of the best ones. So, exciting times. Carpe diem.
Watch it suddenly go cloudy. It looks very clear at the minute. So
It
I feel like
is, yeah.
we do have good vibes.
We're hoping for a very nice sunset.
It was such a nice sunset.
It was a
yesterday.
very nice sunset yesterday and we were like, ooh. But yeah, look. Oh.
Oh, we're at New York Public Library.
Oh, we're at the New York Public Library. We went, what's her name? Amy, who is one of my friends from Australia. She's actually from Adelaide, but I met her when I was in Melbourne, going to school in Melbourne in 2017. And we did like a sports exchange with Adelaide High School. Anyway, and she was in New York, and so we met her. I went in the New York Public Library. I was not vlogging at that stage. How unfortunate for you. So, as you can see, I'm back in the apartment, and you haven't seen any footage of lovely New York City from the top of the rock. Why is that, you may be asking? Well, because we didn't get to the top of the rock. Okay, this is a very big nightmare and a story time. So, our tickets were for 3:15, and we booked our tickets for 3:15 because we thought... Something just slipped out of the frame. We booked for 3:15 because we thought, okay, we'll get there at 3:15. Hopefully we'll get up there around like, you know, 3:30, 3:45, probably 3:45, you know, being realistic, give them half an hour to wait in the line, get us up there. And then we'll be up there and we'll be able to see New York during the day, and then the sun's setting like around kind of 4:30, so we'd be able to see the sunset. So that is what we did. We get there at 3:15 because it says on our ticket, don't arrive before your scheduled time, just arrive at your time. So we got there at 3:15, and I'm gonna put footage on the screen of what it was like because it was ridiculous. There was this really long line along the side of the building, and then there was this massive group of people kind of huddled around the revolving door entrance, and there was no indication of where to go. You couldn't see any security guards anywhere. It was very confusing, and so we didn't really know what to do, so we went and just kind of stood in the line, and we were standing there for a good like kind of 10 minutes, not really knowing what was going on. It was very confusing. No one really knew what was going on. I asked the people behind us in the line, like, do you have tickets? Is this the line for people with tickets? They were like, yes. So we kind of just like stood in a line, and then Noelle has just got a puffer jacket, so she's gonna try it on. She has made a purchase. She's been planning this purchase. It's a big purchase, but she's been planning it for a while. Anyway, so I left. Everyone was just very confused, and people were like, what's going on? And people were like leaving one person of the group in the line, and then the other person was going up to check what was going on, this big group that was kind of huddled around the door. So Noelle stayed in the line, and I went up to the door to check, and it was just a schmozzle. It was a schmozzle, and this guy, there was this one guy checking everyone's vaccine status, and then there was this other guy kind of at the door who was like blocking people from coming in, and he was letting like a few people in at a time, but there was, because your tickets have times on them, right? So ours was for 3:15, and by this time it was like, you know, after 3:30, and there were people there with tickets for 4 o'clock, there were people there with tickets for 3 o'clock, and all the times in between. Anyway, essentially this guy was trying to speak to the crowd and tell everyone what was going on, but no one could hear him because he was speaking so softly, and it was outside and there was so many people. And anyway, I got just close enough to hear the gist of what he was saying, which was like, basically, oh, we're sorry, we're very, very busy right now. There's a very big line out here, as you can see, and there's a very big line inside also. So it's just gonna be a bit of a wait. And everyone was just very, like...
Well, it's just so confusing because there was just like no rhyme or reason with like who.
Yeah.
And suddenly they just like randomly let 20 people in, but like they weren't checking
like
the
the times. So they were letting, they weren't letting the people with the earlier times in first. They just like, they started letting kind of like 10 people in at a
Which,
time.
like, they couldn't really help because there was just way too many people.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't really start being like, okay, who has 3 o'clock, because like we couldn't hear them.
Yeah.
But
anyway, and so then this like lady was like, if you want to reschedule your tickets, you can. And Noelle and I were like, right, let's reschedule our tickets because this is just ridiculous. We're not going to get up before sunset.
we're just like adding to the number of people.
Yeah.
Not helping anyone.
Yeah, it's not helping. And we wanted to like actually see New York during the day, like not just at night. So we were like, okay, we just need to kind of get out of this situation, but we want to reschedule our tickets because they are expensive. Like this is by far the most expensive thing we're doing in New York. So anyway, then we were like, okay, we'll just kind of like wait at the back here and then try and get in at the end and go downstairs to reschedule tickets, because I managed to get to the vaccine checking guy and I asked him where we could reschedule tickets and he said downstairs. Anyway, so then this guy at the revolving door who's like letting a few people in at a time, he comes and he's like, because by now there's kind of 3 lines going on. There's one line on the left side coming in, there's one line on the right side coming, like a very long line, and then there's a big just clump of people right outside the door. And the guy was like, okay, in his very tiny voice, he needed to shout, and he was not shouting. He was like, okay, everyone, you need to move. This clump of people needs to move. This line of people to the right needs to move. And we need to create just one line to the left, which was ridiculous because when we first arrived, there was no line at the left. The only line was the one at the right. So the people at the left had actually arrived later than the people on the right. So it was just...
And by now it had been like 45 minutes.
Yeah, by now it had been like 45 minutes and it was 4 o'clock. And we want to be home kind of like by dark because we don't really feel comfortable kind of walking around right now in New York City in the dark by ourselves because for obvious reasons. So by this stage we were like, okay, we're just gonna leave and we're gonna come back early tomorrow morning and go in and try and refund the tickets because we weren't even wanting to go up at this point.
No,
we just
like,
wanted to refund the tickets.
Like after we've been like half an hour, I was like, well, we don't want to like go up now, but like we'll just see if we can get inside and like to like the ticket desk where you refund your tickets.
Yeah,
that's like what we want to do. And then because like I didn't want to just like try and do it just a bit. Because like obviously if we can do it online that would be great, but I was like we couldn't see anything where it said you could just do it online. And it's like a lot of money that we do not want to lose. Yeah. So I was kind of like, oh, we should kind of wait for a bit. And then by the end I was like, right, we're leaving. Yeah, we're leaving. Yeah. And then I was like, let's just go. And like we'll email them and then like if we need to we'll go back and be like, look, like we were like it was not helpful for us being there anyway. Like it was,
it was just like adding to the. It was also not COVID safe.
No,
like
not at all.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. So
anyway, we are gonna go back. I'm gonna email them now, and then if they don't respond, we'll go back tomorrow morning on our way to the MoMA, which is where we're going tomorrow. But for now,
MoMA, not to be confused with the MoMA.
We also did go to the MoMA, which is in this vlog when we went to
MoMA. Should be, well, obviously it should be good because it's the MoMA, but
yeah. We're gonna go to the MoMA and we're gonna, because we haven't been eating out because it's kind of expensive. Well, we're not like dining out obviously because of COVID, and we haven't been eating out that much because it's pricey, but we are gonna go get Italy tomorrow, which is quite a good Italian kind of place. So we're gonna get some takeaway from there, which we're excited for.
I'm gonna show everyone my new purchase.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Noelle is gonna show everyone her new North Face puffer jacket.
I'm gonna show everyone the most basic jacket that everybody has.
For good reason though, it's very warm.
I do not have an actual warm jacket. The only warm jacket I have is my one that I got in England, and it literally weighs. Like,
it's so heavy.
I generally get sore shoulders when I wear it.
Yeah, no, I've been getting shoulder pains.
This is about, obviously this is like an actual warm jacket, so it's light. This is it.
Okay, do you want to?
It is just the black, whatever it was called.
The black.
The black
Some
1996 retro something jacket. Just like literally the main one that every single person had. But I need a jacket, and black plain North Face jacket is not a like trendy purchase. It is a long time purchase.
It
So now
is
I have one.
timeless purchase.
It's nice and warm. And it does not weigh a lot.
Yes, excellent. Excellent times
Shout
here
out
in the
guy.
Big Apple.
What was his name?
Oh, shout out to the guy with the rainbow hair.
Yeah,
He was
nice.
cool. Yeah.
Don't know what he's called.
Don't know what his name was, but he was really cool.
He was saying how, I was asking about sizes, and then he was saying how everyone like wants them oversized, which is fine, but then they all come back and complain that the jacket's not warm, and he's like, well, it's because it's way too big.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Don't be that person.
Don't be complaining to him.
Yeah.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any
Walk across.
to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. Today and not tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. Is there too many people around to vlog right now? No. Okay, good. This morning, Noelle and I have very successfully navigated the subway, or half successfully, should I say, navigated the subway system. And we were successful because we got here. We were successful because we got here, exactly right. We're at the bottom of Manhattan, and today we are walking the Brooklyn Bridge, which is right up there, and then we're just going to kind of like walk around Brooklyn, the areas of Brooklyn that are close to the Brooklyn Bridge. So, yay! Oh, get it, get it, get it. those angles. In Dumbo, walking along the river for some nice like views of the bridge, and it is so cold today. It is freezing. Well, it's actually not that cold, but it's just the wind makes it very, very cold.
There's no buildings.
Yeah. And tomorrow, well, overnight, we're expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow, which Noelle is very doubtful about, but I think it's going to happen.
Keep saying, oh, it's going to snow in the morning. And
No!
no.
No, I said there was snow flurries. Snow flurries. It's different to like an actual snow. This will be actual snow. Tomorrow, everything shall be white. That's my prediction. Oh, there she is. You can zoom in so far. Oh my goodness. Good morning, friends.
Before we get back to there,
Huh?
just because we need to remember
Oh, yeah.
so we can go back so much.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
We currently don't know where we are. We're somewhere in like the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
We came out
the
of a...
Oculus. I'm pretty sure the Oculus is at the I think it's like in the world. I'm literally confused.
Yeah, the Oculus I think
There's
is
this
in...
map over there. Oh,
It doesn't tell us where we are though. We came out of a train just there.
we came out into like the World Trade Center station. So this is clearly the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
However,
But the map doesn't say where you are. Oh whoa, look at all the people. That's so weird. Also, did I say it was going to snow today? What did I say yesterday? It was going to snow today. Has it snowed today? Yes, it has. We're currently in the Battery. We've stopped for a little spot of lunch. We found the one bench in this whole place that is not absolutely covered with snow somehow. And Noelle has a little...
Look at all the snow over there.
I know.
Look at it.
Where?
Ew, I hate squirrels. Oh my gosh,
There
don't
it
come
is.
near me. It's like a quokka, but like a gross version of a quokka.
Oh, it's coming on the bench.
Oh my god, it's literally leaves.
Anyway.
Which is a cute, screw the nuts.
It's literally coming for us.
Literally don't come in me.
Rude. Noah has a little wrap, as you can see. We went to this random cafe because we're starving.
We somehow spent 2.5 hours.
We spent a very long time in the museum. It was excellent though. It was
very
really,
good.
really well done.
But we didn't quite realise. Well, obviously it was going to be big, but we wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah, we
just kind of like went
didn't.
in.
This is the one thing we didn't like book tickets for or anything. We kind of just turned up, and then we were like, oh, okay, let's go in. And then 2.5 hours later, we come out.
Good.
It's good. That's good. I've got a massive thing because you couldn't get a smaller size, so now I just have like a whole massive chicken and rice thing. This is Tia's feast. Excellent. Rate the lunch on a scale out of 10.
Oh, honestly, like a 8.5.
It was really good.
That was good. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always a bit skeptical about like sandwiches from places because I'm just a fussy person, and sometimes they slide things into them that they don't say in the thing.
There's no green thing slid in today.
I like green things. Like when they put like gross sauces and stuff.
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, but it was very good.
Yeah, it was
And it was
good.
warm, which was very good.
That was nice. Ooh, interesting choice.
I have learned that no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road. But even so, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone.
Oh no!
Bottle of about zero.
Oh, the golden pipeline.
Yeah, the pipeline that like went from wherever, like Perth all the way up in the thing.
So we're currently on FaceTime to Pops and Dad, and Noelle told me to get out my vlogging camera because
The other day, we were talking about the books that Poppy's got to study for school this year in English and literature. And there's a book, a streetcar named Zara. It's not a book, it's a play.
oh, it's a play.
It's a drama. And Tia goes, oh, I always thought it was called
A streetcar named Desiree. Like, I thought it was a streetcar and its name was Desiree.
So
everyone thinks that is
one of
this
your
is what
worst
I mean.
ones. Tia also didn't know who Judas was.
I bought you frankincense and murder. Judas.
Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.
Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm coming to you from Columbia University, which we are currently visiting. We've already been to the top of the rock this morning. Finally, we actually had a successful visit to the top of the rock, which was really good. And it's a very nice day, as you can see, so the views were really good. And now, we are walking around. We've just had a little bit of an early lunch because we're both very hungry. And now we are walking around Colombia. And we're trying to find a lion. I want to find a lion. Oh, is that the lion? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, we found the lion. Oh, why is it like bouncy? Oh, because it's like a tarp.
Maybe I could have seen it all coming, that I wouldn't grow wiser for each day. Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore?
That's so cute.
Oh, it hurts to grow up.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Noah bought a little poster.
It's like when I bought that post in England.
Noah has chosen a treacherous path for us. I always slip on ice.
Yeah, it's so slippy.
This path is cute.
Morningside Park.
Taking a little stroll.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at
Oh.
once, without thinking?
How do we not feel this path?
I would go off if I had my docs on.
Okay.
However, I don't think.
We're currently going for a little walk through the north end of Central Park. Oh, yes. It is my favourite end because there's less people because it's further away from Manhattan.
Twice, and I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never
Noelle's taking us through a very slippery. Oh.
seem to leave my mind. And this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
I'm looking really attractive right now, but I came to do a track workout, but it is so slippery and there's only one lane. It's still like half covered in snow. So that's not gonna happen, is it? No. morning, everybody. Today, Noelle and I are in Williamsburg, which is in Brooklyn, and it's freezing. It is so cold today. And tomorrow it's going to be -9 degrees apparently. Tomorrow, but today it's like -2, and the wind is chilly.
Yeah, we're currently like on the
Yeah. So yeah, we're just exploring Williamsburg. Noelle's got her little tote bag today.
I actually got it from an Instagram ad, so they're...
Ooh, some of Noelle's best purchases have come from Instagram ads.
Yeah, I don't usually buy things from ads, but I have been looking for a good tote bag for ages. I just like most of 2021.
Yeah.
So we tried to go to Domino Park, which is like right next to the Williamsburg Bridge. However, literally the whole thing was like it closed for construction, which is a strange thing at the park. So now we're walking further north to the Martha something park, and there's something else park, and then we'll probably go across and down to the middle of Williamsburg and try and go to some shops.
As you can tell, Noelle does all of the planning of our trips. So Noelle and I, you probably can't hear me because it's so windy, but Noelle and I have changed our minds. We've decided to have a beach day.
That's her name. She was a trans woman of colour, very prominent figure in the LGBTQ plus rights movement in New York.
Oh, that's really interesting.
There's some signs along there about where we currently are. Nice view of the Manhattan.
Yes, I agree. There's like many parks, so nice to like get outside and fresh air. Yeah. Well, come in the summer. We can be here in the summer. New York Parks coming in June 2022. Alright, so we are now back in Manhattan, but we spent a little bit of the day going to some thrift shops that Noelle found. Noelle will tell you what we went to, and also some vintage
like every
stores.
single one that was close to us, but we only went to like...
Would you like to not look headless?
Why is it to duck down?
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait. Okay.
We only went to like a few of them. These are the ones we went to. We went to Monk Vintage, which had like 2 stories.
Oh yes, it did.
They were like separate stores. We went to Buffalo Exchange. We went to Crossroads Trading, Chitty's Vintage. That's not like a thrift store. That's like a really fancy like curated vintage one, where a t-shirt's like $150 US.
Yeah.
It's obviously been my thing.
Yeah.
And then we went to what's the one called? Oh, Awoke Vintage.
Awoke Vintage,
which was the best.
that was the best one.
That was the best. That was a bit of a
oh
wild card. Like it just kind of
yeah.
came. Like there's a bunch of other good ones as well. There's like big ones, I think, like L Train Vintage, Urban Jungle, Desert Island, but they're more east. And we just spent time
at the ones that we went to.
the ones we went to. So
Tia has made some purchases, 2 purchases. We each made 2
We each
purchases. So these jeans, pretty cool. They're just like kind of wide leg, like high
They were from Buffalo Exchange.
They were from Buffalo Exchange, so they were thrifted. They are new. but they were thrifted, so they weren't very expensive. They were like $30. And yeah, kind of cool. Do I need new jeans? The answer is always. I always need new jeans. And then the second thing I got was from a woke
Fave
vintage.
shop. It was so cute.
I could have like
It just like looked really nice inside, like it looked like a normal store. I went inside and then it gives off the vibes it was like a really expensive like vintage store, but it was
everything's
like
so
very
reasonably priced. Like this I think was $28, and it's just like a little plain kind of, it's from the same brand.
Oh yeah, it's the exact same color.
Well, there was no size on everything.
Yeah. Stuff didn't have size.
So I had to like try a bunch of things on. Anyway, yeah, it's just like a plain cream / white top because that's my vibe.
And then I got my two things from Awoke. This is the exact same one as Tears, funnily enough, we didn't actually realise that. But it's just like a sage
green.
nice green long sleeve top. Because I don't have a single long sleeve top that is not black, white or grey.
And Noelle needs more colourful
and
clothing.
I need some more just like nicely colourful clothing.
She does. And
And
then
it's very soft. And then this is a jumper I got. I think it's cute, nice and colourful. There was this, I got it in like a light pink, which is very unlike me. I don't think I've ever owned anything
I'm
pink
so happy
in my entire
life.
life. Not that I don't like the colour pink, I like baby pink, but I just buy like white clothes.
Yes.
So they had this in like baby blue, baby pink, a really sort of bright green,
Yes.
and like a light grey. And I actually liked all of them. I very much like. I was very.
we
much
had to do
struggling.
a process of elimination.
So blue
And we
was like
ended
the
up-
original one that I'm drawn to because I just always like blue.
Yeah.
But it was like a light blue, which is very nice. But then I was like, when I wear it with jeans, it might not be perfect. Like that's a very blue outfit as well.
Mm.
And I have blue clothes anyway. And then grey was really nice, but it's just a bit basic. And I feel like I'd probably get other jumpers with the grey. And then
I
the
agree.
green, so it was kind of between the green and the pink. The green was really cool.
Very
but it was
cool.
like a very bright green. And I feel like
Yeah.
the pink is more.
Probably gonna wear that the most of all the colours.
So I will be wearing this now.
Okay, as you should, as you should. So
So
then
basically we just recommend Awoke Vintage a lot. Like
Yes.
it definitely was not, when I was looking up last night, things like
it wasn't very
places
like
to go. It wasn't like on every list.
yeah.
But it was really nice. I suppose it's probably not on every list as well because like 85% of the clothes were female. Like there was a very tiny male section. Obviously you can shop in whatever section you want. But like designated, it was very much like branded towards females, which is probably why it wasn't on all the things.
It looks so cool.
This is my jumper.
I've never seen you wear something pink in your
I know.
life.
Whoa!
Aw, I want to give you a hug.
It's like really soft on the inside.
Aww. Oh, it is.
So,
Yay!
successful going to Williamsburg, even though the first part of it was closed for construction.
Oh, the construction.
Domino Park.
Domino
not
Park.
In the good books.
No.
Very garlicky.
It is, isn't it?
Must be everything they cook.
Yeah.